my teachers used to do and say, and I'm like blown away by how fucking dumb they are, you know? Anyone else ever experienced that? Like just mind blown that the people who were in charge of you as a child like graduated college? Twice! Like everyone remembers, my teachers used to always say this. Claudia, sit down, the bell doesn't excuse you, I do. No, that's literally what the bell does. It's the sole purpose of the bell. It's why the bell is in this fucking room. Oh my God, that shit used to make me so fucking mad. And I wasn't like a great student, obviously. I do this for a living. But I was that kid who was always having a snack in class. Sorry, I'm a growing girl going through puberty. Sue me, arrest me. And the way they fucking overreact and call you out, which just baseline as a chubby teenager is so embarrassing. And the way they'd overreact like I was committing some heinous crime in the back of the classroom, you know? Like I was fingering myself back there. And I would look at her and be like, chill. It's a baked lay, not a knife. And then in order to justify them not letting you eat in class, they had to always say, well, did you bring enough to share with the class? And I just remember thinking as a young teenager, like, why the fuck is that my problem? I'm supposed to feed this entire group? Am I running a soup kitchen? Leave me alone! Because that shit used to make me so mad. And I know for a fact that my teachers were teaching me the wrong shit. You know, because I was taught always from a very young age, there's no such thing as a dumb question. Oh, so you've never watched a movie with my husband? No, Ben, I'm watching the same movie as you. I have the same fucking information. And you know, if you stop pausing it and just watch, we'll find out what happens. Isn't the cinema amazing? Oh, there's no such thing as a dumb question? That's so interesting. So what do you call it when a waiter comes over and asks if I want the bread basket? Because you know what I would call that? A dumb fucking question. What would you call it when an Uber driver says, ma'am, there's a lot of traffic. You want to get out here and walk? I would call that a dumb fucking question. But by far, in my opinion, the most egregious, the most heinous crime our teachers ever committed. I know everyone in the room can relate to this experience. You know, it's that moment in class, you're just minding your own business, doodling, staring at the clock, willing it to move, thinking to yourself, okay, if I do 5 minutes 3 times, I'm out of here. And then just like a ton of bricks, it would hit you like, oh my God, I'm gonna shit my pants. So you do the appropriate thing, you know, ask for permission to move your bowels. Hi, Miss Goldberg. I went to a Jewish day school. Yeah, Miss Goldberg, can I go to the bathroom? It's an emergency. I don't know, Claudia. Can you? No. Listen, I respect the hustle. Not the time for a fucking grammar lesson. Seriously, I had an iced coffee for breakfast. Do you want me to take a dump in the middle of the room? Because it sounds like that's what you want me to do. Yes, I poop like this. Oh my God. And speaking of school, does anyone in this room do drugs? I don't. I would never. Drugs are bad. Say no to drugs, unless they're free. I would never, ever, ever do drugs. No. That's the end of the joke? No, I did recently have the opportunity. The opportunity recently presented itself for me to try mushrooms. Yeah. When I tell you it was one of the worst experiences of my life, like, nobody warns you about the taste. You know, a lot of people give you advice before you do it. They tell you, don't look in the mirror, get out of the city. They give you, like, dumb advice, and none of it is helpful. But I thought someone would have warned me about the taste, and nobody did. So the second I digest them, I'm like, holy shit, nobody mentioned the taste. I got bad ones. I'm not gonna be okay. Nobody mentioned the taste. And I'm freaking out. My husband was the one who gave them to me. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck did you put in these mushrooms? And he's like, chill. It was a recipe I saw on the Food Network. It's a little garlic, a little olive oil. No, I'm kidding. I didn't actually eat a vegetable. I did drugs. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Gonna report me? Gonna call the cops? Do it. I wish you would. Take me away. Oh, the cops are here. Stabler, no. Oh, Stabler in the criminal justice system. Okay, can I ask you guys a question? Am I even remotely perpendicular when I do that? Like, because I'm working really hard, but I feel like, am I in a acute angle or obtuse, you know? Obtuse? What the fuck did you just call me? Out. No, I'm kidding. I am obtuse and obese. So yes, I did drugs. Hallucinogenics, yeah, I'm cool, yeah. Cool kids do drugs, everyone knows that. And let me tell you for real about the experience, because it was horrendous. But it was also life-changing, and I feel like that's how you know you did it perfectly. You never want to do it again, but you can't wait for the next time. Drug addicts over there. That must be the gays. Hey, girlie! And it was fun at first. You know, I spent probably the first hour with my head stuck in a freezer. On purpose, though. It was really amazing. The mushrooms started to hit, and we were all sitting in the kitchen, my absolute favorite room of the house. And somebody opened the freezer to get a snack. It wasn't me, by the way, which was like the most shocking part of the story. And the second they opened the freezer, like the mushrooms started to hit. And inside the freezer, I saw the most beautiful, the most gorgeous light bulb. I swear to God, me and this light bulb, we were connected in some way. I can only explain it. It was just like that scene in Twilight, where Jacob, very inappropriately, imprints on that little girl, Renesmee. The light bulb imprinted on me. I was speechless. I was just overjoyed. It was literally Michelangelo painted this light bulb. Every time one of the strobes from it would hit my eye, I was literally crippled. Like, I need Jesus. And I'm a Jew. And that part was